Alright, I like to record these videos when I have something to talk about and I have something to, basically sometimes things happen which you just live through and you're like feeling a little empty, and that's the moment when you would like to talk to anyone, basically. And because my mom, obviously the only family member which I have is my mom, and she's busy, and I don't think she would have understood it at all. I think I'm gonna talk to you guys because, while there are some other people who are a little critical and I don't really like them because, you don't watch these videos to criticize, I think, and some people do. And I don't record these videos to get criticized, and that's the problem. Anyway, there is still a lot of people, I would say the majority, subhanAllah, who are really nice people. And I would like to share, I think, with you what have happened in the last, I guess, couple of minutes, 30 to 40 minutes. I spent 30 to 40 minutes. There's two things. There is this YouTube and there is LinkedIn. And so yeah, that there is a bigger problem and there's a big problem. Okay, not a really big problem, but on YouTube, if you are a creator, you know that you have to have a certain level of like verifications you have to go through to get eligible to certain features on YouTube. So from the very get-go, when you create a YouTube channel, you cannot upload as many videos, do live streams and all that stuff. But as you grow your channel, you can do all of the things, and that's the good thing about it. I have more than one channel and I can't watch content on different accounts. I use only one account, my main channel. I'm uploading videos right now too. And what happened is that some of my accounts randomly, not randomly, I upload content to them, I still use them, and it makes sense to them to get eligible. And because of this small problem on the YouTube channels which are really important to me, like my agency's YouTube channel, I cannot put links into the description of the video. Hypothetically I can, but it's gonna insert as a text. So not a good thing when you want to grow a business, when you want to put a link to your website, when you want to sell. And me and my co-founder are in a situation where we have to get money and grow our business, and just butts are on the fire. I had to get a day job. I got accepted to college, and all of this hate is just I'm trying to transform it into power to use it to grow my business. I want to do outreach as a maniac. I want to create content to sell our products as a crazy one. I want to hire appointment setters as a crazy one. And in fact, we had like 6 people yesterday on a call. Today we have the ones who booked the call so far. I think there are only 2 or 3 people for today and 2 or 3 people for tomorrow. So in overall, it's like 6 or 7 people out of 17 people. So subhanallah. Okay, I have some troubles and tribulations. For example, as I said my agency's YouTube channel, which is separate, I cannot get eligible even though I verified my phone number to advanced features, and I can't put a link into the description. And I was dealing with that problem, and I was trying to research in internet for YouTube support email, just to email them, hey, I verified but still can't get eligible, what should I do, blah 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 kind of stuff. Like, I wanted to talk to someone who is smarter than me on this YouTube thing and can help me out, you know what I mean? But I didn't find anyone. Any kind of article was any kind of article I found was redirecting me to support.google.com, which is just, there is nothing in there. I mean, there is some articles again, but I don't want to read articles. Everything in that articles have been done. I verified my phone number. I built up channel history for, I think, 4 or 5 months. Everything is nice. We have close to 10 subscribers. And I mean, getting eligible for, I don't know, like, it's not that big of a deal problem, thank God. In comparison to the second thing I want to share with you, like, I can still put a link to the description of the video, but it's not gonna be clickable. It's not gonna be a link, it's gonna be a text. So a client who wants to buy from us has to copy that text, go to create another tab, and then paste it, and then go to our website, which is kind of not good user experience. Yeah, I mean, when you have a problem and you try to find that solution, you research, you ask, you go for that, and you can't. Okay, I think I'm gonna try to go to Reddit. I'm gonna try to go to forums. I'm gonna try to go to Reddit and Quora, because I don't have any ideas. Like, I tried to contact YouTube. I couldn't find any email, anything. I didn't find anything, just some articles, and that's it. Okay, another thing we have a problem with is LinkedIn. So it's a little big of a deal, because I am not just trying to I think this LinkedIn stuff, LinkedIn story is the one which kind of hurts you a little bit, because I really need some kind of social media platform like Twitter, like a professional one. And the problem is that with LinkedIn, my first ever account got suspended because of suspicious actions I took, which is, I guess they didn't tell me what was the problem. At the very beginning of the journey, when I was starting out my agency, of course I didn't register the company. Of course I didn't do all of this right stuff to do when you start a company normally, right? So what happened is that I was trying to hire appointment setters. At that time it was salespeople for me, but I was trying to find this salespeople, and I made a post on LinkedIn from the name of unregistered no-name company. And the next time I was trying to sign into my LinkedIn account, they said me that the account got suspended and I have to verify my ID passport. I said, okay, I did that. They didn't do fucking anything. Do you understand? Like, I uploaded the pictures of my passport, which is a very precious thing. I don't want to mess around with this kind of government thing. And I still did that, okay, because I needed LinkedIn. I needed LinkedIn to not only find talent, but also in my current situation, where am I right now? I want to get a tech job. I want to get a coding job, right? And LinkedIn is a freaking you know, the platform you think of when it comes to tech jobs. And I was trying to verify my identity 2 years later, today, a couple of minutes ago, again, and it didn't work. I tried to open a brand new account. It worked for a couple of days, I think 3 or 4, and today was the day when it got suspended again. I opened 3 different LinkedIn accounts since the first one got banned, and all of them, including the ones which I opened a couple of days ago, and not even a week ago, also got suspended, and no way. Yeah. Amongst all of that noise, all of that hate, all of that metrics programmed people, you gotta deal with this real business stuff. All the stress which you're going through, all this, thoughts, becoming a millionaire and all that stuff. Just had to deal with that. I know that you're probably also going through something like that. I don't think your family is a rich family which believes in you, right? You're probably also in a similar environment in which I am right now. Maybe you have your separate room. I'm recording this video in a living room. Or maybe you don't. You probably don't, I guess. Yeah, I think you can feel what I'm saying. But anyway, I just wanted to share these things, these obstacles on the way as I'm going. And I don't know what am I gonna do with this LinkedIn stuff, because I need a LinkedIn account. And the thing is, the one thing which is kind of hammering me a little bit is that, there are so many other people out there who just don't have these problems. I'm not saying like some people who don't have a problem with their LinkedIn account. I'm saying genuinely there's some other people out there who are rich and they don't have to face all these problems you and I facing, right? Which is kind of interesting. Like, I know that they probably not gonna deserve what they have, but just, I don't think we think about that very often, and I wanted to take a time a little bit. Imagine a person who have born with everything you could ever imagine. Rich parents, um, like back in the days when we used to have kings and princesses, and I mean we still have, but yeah, like they used to be born in a castle. It was like, your mother is a queen, your father is a king, and anyone is gonna do their job, and you're little bitch eating whatever you want to eat whenever you want to eat. Okay, just wanted to remind you that there are some people out there, not to make you sad or not to make you angry. It's gonna be very funny when you're gonna make it, right? Because although I know that maybe I have this problem with LinkedIn, maybe it's gonna get resolved. Maybe tomorrow I'm gonna get home, I'm gonna try to do it again. Maybe this time it's gonna get accepted, and maybe they're gonna approve my account, and then maybe they're gonna forgive the thing which I did with my previous one. I know that I didn't do a right thing, but you can't just continue banning my other accounts because of what I did in the first one. People can change, right? Yeah, man. I don't want to share like some kind of wisdom through this video. Um, Sometimes I do. I mean, the wisdom from this video is gonna be probably, yeah, like I think the wisdom is gonna be um that there are some people who don't have to deal with the problem you're going through. So you have to go through these problems. Like, just shut up if you're complaining, and I guess continue working. Because at the end of the day, if you look deep inside of yourself, you know that, yeah, you have some problems right now. You have this problem with this stuff, with that stuff, like you don't know how to find clients. But in the end, you know that you're gonna make it. Because you're taking the actions of which 99% of the people are not taking. So if you just stay consistent, time is gonna teach you the lessons, and you're gonna crack the code eventually, and you're gonna look back 10 years later and you're gonna say, I didn't know what I didn't know, and now I know what I didn't know. And I also learned that stuff and I implemented it, and now I'm rich. That's so simple. I am gonna be honest. I don't know things which I am required to know. And that's the reason why we are where we are. And that's fine. You were born without anything, without clothes on yourself, without any knowledge, anything. And it doesn't matter how much time it's gonna take you at the end, because we're all gonna die. And yeah, I think I'm gonna take some of my goals which I have made for today, including this LinkedIn and this YouTube stuff, and vlogging, which is kind of good, and training. Just made it 10 push-ups a minute ago. And I think with sad mood, but anyway, we're gonna continue working. I hope I'm gonna find a way to deal with these problems. I don't know how, but I just know that I'm gonna deal with it, inshallah. My God. Bye.